This is the National Geographic Channel.
Log cabins. Rugged. Timeless. And connected to the land. I'm Nate Heim, and I build log cabin homes here in the Northlands of Minnesota. I work with the finest crew around. You betcha. Using century-old techniques, we pour ourselves into each and every cabin, bringing the past into the present. And we're building a cabin in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. But if our equipment can't endure the cold here in Minnesota, we might never make it down south.
The lines froze.
No matter what happens, my crew and I are on a mission to build log cabin homes all across this country. We're down here in Kosciuszko, in the heart of Mississippi. I'm going to meet up with Chris and Susan Strom about their gorgeous log home that they're thinking about building. I mean, no better place to put a log home right down here in the backwoods of Mississippi. I mean, they got farm fields and trees and cotton fields. This is country living. And they're huge football fans. Went to Mississippi State. Anyway, we can incorporate some ideas and really make this a tailgate and cabin, watching the big game and getting together with friends and family. That's what log home living is all about. Oh, this must be it right here. Boy, they're really back here in the woods. These roads are getting smaller and smaller. Wow, this is a tight space, and look how tall those trees are. We should be able to make a nice rustic cabin back in these Mississippi woods. I can't wait to see what Chris and Susan have in mind. So tell me a little bit about your land. How much land do you have here?
How much land we got?
And we've got about 80 acres.
Wow. The land means a lot to Susan, and so we thought it would be great if we could build a cabin here.
My dad grew up on this land.
This land's been in Susan's family since 1890. It's a special place, and building a cabin is going to become even more special. We thought just right up here, about 30 feet, might make a good home site.
Well, let's go check it out. All right. All right. So how big of a cabin are you thinking?
I think about 1,600 square feet.
Yeah, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You know, we got 3 daughters, so we can't be too small, but it is still a second home. It's only an hour from Mississippi State, and Susan and I met at Mississippi State. Our 3 daughters went there. So we're going to use the cabin as a kind of game weekend gathering spot for football games.
Do some tailgating?
Yeah, we envision a wraparound porch, so all the way around the house, about 1,700 square feet of porches.
Well, that's a great way to add extra square footage to your house.
So we're thinking about maybe putting the house over here.
Yeah.
Will this work?
Yeah, this is a good area. I mean, it's nice and flat. You got natural drainage. I mean, I think this is really good. I'm starting to see, bear with me here. You know, I'm thinking 28 by 40, a nice open floor plan.
Awesome.
You guys gotta have this huge vaulted ceiling with a big massive ridgepole running right down the middle. Open floor plan. You have your kitchen over. You gotta have a place to prepare for the tailgate.
Yeah.
Right?
Big kitchen.
A big kitchen with the big bar, breakfast bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as I can see the TV from the kitchen.
Open floor plan. You'll get to see everybody from this spot.
Perfect.
Then you got, of course, have your bedrooms over here, you know. Your big master bedroom over here.
That sounds awesome.
And then a loft.
Yeah.
You gotta have a big loft. You know, they got the big loft up there, room for their friends, and a couple shed dormers.
How tall is that going to be?
You're probably gonna have 14 feet of headroom in the loft.
Holy cow,
A
that's
ton of area.
perfect.
Don't worry, I didn't forget about the wraparound porches.
Okay.
You're gonna have 360-degree porches all the way around this thing. All the way through here. Big porches up here, all the way back.
I like that vision.
Over to your front entry.
There you go. I love it. I love it. That's our SEC victory. Big glass of sweet tea on that wraparound porch.
You can have anything you want.
There you go. Let's do it, man. Let's build this thing.
Well, I think we take all the ideas, we put it on paper so you can really get a feel for the size.
All right.
And then we go from there.
Perfect.
Huh?
Let's do it.
Let's check it out. The Stroms property is absolutely unique and beautiful. It's such an honor to be building this cabin that's going to be a part of the Stroms family history. So you're saying you're thinking like 1,600 square foot, you know, and talking about a half loft, we probably could get about 400 square feet up there, huh? Perfect rectangle. That's going to give you the most usable space, and it's also going to be a nice shaped house. Chris and Susan's Mississippi cabin will be a 1,600 square foot, 2-story log home. The lower level will feature a wide open floor plan maximized by vaulted ceilings, a master bedroom, and an attached master bathroom. Upstairs are 2 additional bedrooms complete with shed dormers that enhance and enlarge the loft space for their 3 daughters to enjoy. Outside, the covered wraparound porch will add 1,700 square feet of living space, so the Stromes can enjoy southern living both inside and out all year round. Well, guys, what do you think of that?
I love it.
Yeah?
We captured everything we want.
No kidding.
He has heart. I really like that about Nate. I'm excited to get this project started. Let's build it.
Yeah? All right. We got a lot of work to do, and we'll bring a little bit of love from northern Minnesota down here.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, I got something hot off the press. I got a fresh set of plans, just like this fresh snow on the ground. We're gonna be building this where we've never been before.
Where's that?
Central Mississippi. Check that out.
Mississippi?
We're building for Chris and Susan Strome. They got 3 daughters. Their whole family has gone to Mississippi State. It's a 28 by 40 structure. It's gonna have a master bedroom and bathroom on the main level, 2 bedrooms upstairs with the bathroom upstairs also. It's gonna have this nice staircase with log railing we're gonna provide over the banister. Not only is it gonna be our handcrafted log shell with the log ridge pole, but it's gonna have a wraparound porch around the whole house. When you're in Mississippi, that's what you go to the cabin for, is relax on the porch, drink your sweet tea, and watch some football. You know, that's what it's all about.
It's only been snowing for a week and kind of sick of it already.
Corey, you can't hate the snow. You have to embrace it up here. It's not going anywhere for a long time. But when we get down to Mississippi, there isn't going to be no snow down there.
I'd sure hope so.
It's going to be a gut check to us. We know it's going to get colder the longer we work here. So we need to get this baby done. So we'll start setting blocks.
Sounds good.
All right?
All right. All right.
For every cabin we build, we cut and fit each log here at our log yard in Minnesota. Once a shell structure is built and fits perfectly, we disassemble it, put it on trucks, send it down to Mississippi where we reassemble it and completely finish it. When it gets this time of the year and the weather gets this cold, things can be pretty challenging.
Everything is very icy. The only way to deal with the cold is to just keep moving. The longer you sit still, the colder you get. Try not to think about it.
First, we set a temporary foundation by flattening and leveling stumps to the exact dimensions of the foundation that's going to be down in Mississippi. Everything we do here has to be right on, or else we'll have major problems when we get down to the Stromes property.
Getting this block leveled up.
This one's perfect.
This represents the foundation of the house, so we got to keep our log walls accurate. And this ground's really frozen.
One of the things that slows us down in the winter is that everything's froze. The logs are generally slipperier, and we get here in the morning, and before we can even scribe the logs, we either have to broom them off if we got a snow, or we may even have to blowtorch them.
I hate this time of the year because it's snowing, it's cold, but it is Minnesota. These logs are a lot harder to cut when they're frozen like this.
In these cold temperatures, when the logs are frozen, they're slippery, they're harder, so you have to be especially careful when you're running that chainsaw. Sapwood is usually the softer part of the tree, but in these temperatures, when it's frozen, it's hard as a rock. That's amazing, you know, staying out of the wind, how much that makes me feel a difference. You know, in here it feels like you're inside. Out there, it's almost a blizzard. It's really pretty though, you know. I love it. Hey guys, I just want to go over what we got to do. If you haven't noticed already, it's negative 20 out today with the wind chill. So it's cold. We got hit with that ice storm yesterday. You can see, look at this. Snow and ice.
Yeah, it's going to be slippery.
The trucks are coming. We got to get this roof system up.
Sounds good.
Peter, you're my guy up top on the ridgepole, Highline Axe.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we get this done, but make sure there's no injuries, all right? So you need to be really safe, careful. You got to get all these pieces up.
Sounds good.
It's cold here, but we know it's 65 degrees in Mississippi, so that's something to look forward to. So we got 2 days worth of work, but we got to crunch it down in 1 day, okay? Let's get it done.
Yeah.
All right.
In this time of year, it is brutally cold. We're used to it because we've been doing it so long, but that doesn't make it any easier. So what's going on? Some days you get to work when it's way below freezing. Even though you can function and move around, doesn't always mean the equipment will. She don't want to fire, huh?
No, it's not wanting to start.
Well, let's pop it. Think the oil pan's froze on us?
The fuel line.
The fuel line? Temperature at the log yard this morning is about 5 degrees and about negative 20 with the wind chill. We've got to finish the roof system today and the truck loader will not start. What do you think we should do? I'll sit here and pump it all day, but I ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, they need to get some heat on there somehow. I have a great idea. How about we put the little heater under it with our stove elbow and heat it up?
You know, we give Corey a lot of grief around here at the log yard just because it's fun, but his idea just might work.
Right. Cheerios.
Got it?
Got it.
All right, let's fire it up. What do you want to do, shim it up or something?
Oh, there we go. Wow. Better make sure it's working.
Is it heating?
I think it's starting to.
All right, slide her under there. Is that gonna do her? We'll find out, huh?
We're using a kerosene heater to heat up the engine of the truck. It gets really cold at night, so sometimes in the morning the oil is too cold to move around, which will keep the loader truck from starting. We need to get the engine block warm somehow.
All right, we got her! Woo! Thanks to Corey, we were able to heat up the engine enough to get it running. Now that we can pick up logs, it's time to get back to work on the Strohm shell. All right, let's get this log up. Get to Mississippi. I hear it's warmer there. Coming in hot.
A unique feature of the Strohm cabin is that the entire second level is stick frame, which means there's no log trusses. All we have to do is set the ridge pole and this cabin is good to go. All right guys, ridge pole time. Let's get this thing up and get it to Mississippi.
Mississippi, here we come, huh, Nate?
All right.
Well, we got the ridge pole up. We still have to scribe it in.
Joe's being very brave.
So after we scribe it, we got to take it all back down, notch it out, throw it back up to make sure it fits correctly, and then we can get her on a truck and get to Mississippi. And that's it, D-U-N.
That's perfect. Good job. All right, let's get down and check this thing out.
Yeah, we got it right on.
That's what I'm talking about. God, what a nice pose. Wow, look at that, boys. Awesome job. What do you think?
It's beautiful. I love it.
This is exactly what they're looking for. They don't grow logs this big in Mississippi.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into that one.
I know Chris and Susan are gonna love this, but you guys did an awesome job. We got the ridge pole up, but now we gotta get this thing broken down. All the work's not done yet. So let's get this thing broken down and get to the warmer climate.
All right.
I can feel the warm weather already. Next time we touch these, it's gonna be in Mississippi. Before I leave for Mississippi, I've got a meeting with another client here in Minnesota. I'm meeting my buddy Corey, who specializes in building ice fishing houses. He's got a model he wants to add a log cabin element to. So I'm heading to the warehouse to take a look. This could be a really cool project.
My name is Corey Pink. I'm the owner of Glacier Ice House. Ice fishing houses are portable structures used by ice fishing hobbyists to fish out on frozen lakes. I want to incorporate a log home look into our new ice house. Nate is stopping by to take a look. Well, as you can see, here's the project we're working on.
Well, it's under construction, huh?
Under construction. We have a little bit left to do on the interior, but for the most part, you can see it has a cedar tongue and groove on the inside. We have to finish up with the spray foam.
Okay.
And then I would like to see a log exterior.
Log exterior?
Like your log homes. We were out on a lake last week and we were looking on shore and we seen a nice log home on shore and we thought, what would be neater than to have an ice house with logs on it?
Yeah, have a log home right on the ice.
That's right. We'd like to call this the Way Up North model.
Pretty cool. This is a great idea. Incorporating Corey's ice fishing house with the warm rustic log cabin look. Now that's cool. We got some really nice northern white cedar. It has beautiful character like your fish houses. So you'd have the character inside and out on these. I think that would be a neat option.
We are just wrapping up the interior a little bit.
Well, I tell you what, I got the product. When it's ready, we'll put them on there. I think it's a great concept. Nobody's ever done anything like that. I want to help you out on it.
All right, well, thank you. I think Nate's going to be the perfect guy for this job, and I'm excited to get this project started.
Sounds good. I'll get slabbing, Corey.
Thank you.
See you later. We finally made it to Kosciuszko, Mississippi. The weather is nice and warm, the sun is shining, and I'm excited to get to work on the Strohm's cabin. In fact, I'm fixing to get an ice-cold glass of sweet tea. It looks like the foundation is set, so I'm going to meet up with my project manager, Grizzly Bob, and my dad to go over the plans. What do you think? Warmer weather down here?
Hey, it is a lot warmer than Minnesota, I tell you that.
I'll take it.
Hey, I can see dirt down here.
Yeah, that's right. How does the foundation look, Bob?
Hey, the foundation's perfect. We stayed late last night. We got all the floor deck on here. Checked it out myself, did diagonals. It's nice and square. And look at it's just the right working height.
Absolutely. Another thing is, again, we're working with the crane. We got to look out for each other. A lot of people running around. We got to get this shell up. We got a big, massive ridge pole. Biggest thing is be safe and let's get her done, huh?
Got to be safe.
All right.
Let's hit
it.
it.
Guys. Let's go. This is the tricky part, just getting her in here. I mean, it's a game of inches. I mean, we got trees we're working on both ends. It's going to be really tight quarters. Well, Bob, what do you think? Is it about the right spot?
Yeah, I think our crane's going to be able to reach that, but we got to be careful, get them up high enough to clear the cab. But we got to watch these branches too. I want to make sure nobody gets hurt.
Yeah. Free tree trimming service.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's get them unstrapped and throw some logs up.
All right, we'll fire up the crane.
We lay a foam seal down where the first logs sit. The foam seal is a vapor barrier between the concrete and the log. Then we drill holes in the first course of logs so we can anchor them to the foundation.
Let's keep it right on center.
Perfect. You know, it's pretty dangerous. It's not like the normal wide open area. We got trees everywhere, tree tops. Every time we hook up the log, the cable's caught up in these tree limbs. We got to be really safe around here. I already had a couple limbs come down me. There's pine cones and needles. You catch one in the eye, could shut you down for the day. There we go. We're in such a tight space, we got to get these logs loaded off the first truck and make room for the second. We can't afford to have the truck deliveries just standing by, so we have to unload these logs as fast as we know how.
Same wall right here, Alan. There you go.
Got it, Corey?
Yeah.
With the second truck of logs here and the sun about to go down, we're going to get it unloaded so tomorrow we can get the rest of the house stacked. It's day 2 in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, and it's time to get that roof system in place on the Strohm cabin. We got the 3 king posts set, and now it's time to set the ridge pole.
Bring her up, Alan. Nice and slow. Your end's going down first, Matt. Hey, Corey. That looks pretty close.
Hop up there, Matt. Ground guider in. When setting a ridge post, it's very critical that all 3 posts sit in the exact spot that they're supposed to.
Let's go some cable down now, Alan. Try that nice and slow.
I'm not even lined up, Bob. Look where you're at. You're not even centered.
We're working on it, Nate.
Have them boom up a little bit, maybe.
You need to boom up just a little bit. Hold on a second. Boom up just a little bit.
I think he's got to swing. That mine's got to come this way.
Can you pull down, Nate, to get a weight off of Matt?
Yeah, but we got to come my way. Good. Good. I'm lined up. Let's just bring it down. See where we're at.
Can you pull back, Nate? Let me ask you that.
Pull my way.
Pick up and pull up. Yeah.
Tell them to come bring it down.
That's what I've been. I'm good, yeah. All right. There we go.
We were able to maneuver the ridge pole so that all 3 notches lined up to their respective support beams. This wasn't easy, but we got it done. I'm so glad that it wasn't damaged in transit because that could have been catastrophic. Hey Bob, how's it looking?
Hey, Arlie, looking good.
All right, well let's start cutting some doors and windows.
Sounds like a plan.
We've been teasing Corey the whole trip down here, and we know he's deathly afraid of spiders. So I happened to find this little guy here. Yeah, you'll freak out over this one. Shut her off. You guys.
I hate all of you.
Matt thinks this is so hilarious. I don't think he understands how deathly afraid of spiders I really am.
Come on, you run a chainsaw for a living. What's that? You said you're going to go home if you saw a spider. How are you going to get there?
It was huge. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm mostly a warrior in every way, except when it comes to spiders. I'm pretty sure he my pants. Oh, here it is. Did you see that? That thing was huge. I saw the fangs on it. Like 10 legs. I hate spiders so bad. I think it's still over here. It's under my safety glass.
How the heck did it get there?
You put it there.
No, get it out from under there.
Oh, I'll get her out. All I know is spiders can be deadly, so I got the sledgehammer ready.
Come on.
Seriously?
Set him free, Corey. Are you shaking? He's shaking. All right, good luck. Stay away from the windows.
Where'd you find that thing?
It's the Strongs.
If you were in the area, wanted to come by and see how you were doing.
I see you brought the whole fam today.
Absolutely. We brought 2 of our daughters, Ivy and Anna. The middle one's still in Kansas City, so we couldn't bring her.
Yeah, well, you guys get a sneak peek. What do you guys think?
It looks awesome.
Yeah?
It's huge. Yeah.
Well, it's your house. You want to take a look inside?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Watch your step.
All right. Wow.
So what do you think?
It's awesome.
Yeah?
It looks great.
It's really in the early stages. I mean, we don't have the door and window openings cut out yet, but I mean, right where you're standing is the mud room, and you come over here to the bedroom, and I mean, right here's your kitchen, the dining table. I mean, this is a throne right here.
Perfect.
And we call those cat faces right there that they're really neat accent. I mean, this is special. I mean, it takes years to create something like this. It's a scar from when they're a small sapling, and it's trying to heal itself. Out of maybe 100 trees, we might have one of those.
Okay, that's really a unique look. I like that.
Yeah, and it's really neat to put them in special places. I got one there, one over by your dining room table.
Okay.
Yeah. What's really going to be cool is when this loft goes on, it's going to be a nice covered canopy here, but when you're out in your living room area, you're going to be able to step back and look up in that loft. You're going to have a nice staircase going right up there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, the staircase, though, it's just going to be a conventionally built staircase, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we kind of have a problem with that, Nate.
Well, what's that?
Well, the logs look so beautiful, Nate.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to know until you see it, right?
Yeah.
And now thinking about a conventional staircase, how can we have just a plain staircase?
Yeah.
We need a staircase that looks like the logs.
Yeah. Okay.
So Is there anything you could do to get the staircase maybe to match the beauty of these logs?
Okay.
We got to make a change. We need a log staircase.
Log staircase. It's too late in the build to make a full staircase out of logs, but I see the Strohm's vision, and I think I have a solution to give them the look to tie this whole cabin together. Well, what we could do is we could put some log slabs on the stringers. In a staircase, stringers are the horizontal pieces of wood that the risers and treads fit into. They're usually made of traditional lumber, but the Strohms want it to match the rest of the house, so I'm going to combine the two. So you're going to still have your staircase, and you can maybe use storage underneath there, but you're going to have slabs on there, so it's going to look like a log staircase, and we could dress it up with some cedar log railing.
What do you think, Susan?
Great.
Yeah, that log railing is gorgeous. It's going to make a nice transition up to that second level. So when you're stepping back, you're going to see that log railing and that nice big log slab down your staircase.
That sounds perfect, and it'll kind of flow with the tree and everything.
Yeah.
It's like it's a tree in the middle of our house.
You guys like that?
Good idea.
Yeah, because I mean, that loft, that's going to be the party room, you know. You're going to have your two big dormers. Look at all this room up here. Take over the cabin for the weekend. I'm not giving you any ideas, but that's your part of the cabin.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Really, this cabin is for us. It's for us to come back, be close to our alma mater, enjoy our friends and our family, and kind of hang out.
We got a whole roof to put on. We got covered porches to put on. We got decks. We got to put doors and windows. We got a lot of work to do, you know?
Yeah, that's a great idea. I love how you kind of fix things. Thank you.
Well, we're going to make sure it's done for you.
All right.
All right. Sounds good. While the crew gets to work on the Strohm staircase, I got to get back to Minnesota and work on Corey's fish house. And man, I was just starting to enjoy this Mississippi weather. Corey had the house dropped off at the log yard, and now it's time to cut and fit logs. I got some really good northern white cedar that we're gonna flatten and give it that log cabin feel. There it is. First, we're gonna run it through our bandsaw mill, and then we're gonna strip the bark, clean it up, and we're gonna start applying it as siding. So what we need to do is start our trim on the fish house first. We need to do our vertical posts. We need to go around the windows. We need to get all our trim in place before we put the siding on. So what this cedar log is gonna be is one of the corner posts. We'll draw out a 90-degree angle, snap a line, and then cut it out with the chainsaw. This northern white cedar is really special to us because it grows in the wet climates, in the swampy areas. It actually is a rot-resistant tree. It's really hard to get to. Most of the time it's logged in the winter time. The only time the loggers can get to them is in the coldest parts of the winter when the ground is frozen. Double check, we got a 90-degree angle. It's looking good. Got our flats on there. It's ready to go up. First one. Give it a nice log corner look, and we're ready to put our siding on. So what we're doing here is we're just going to bevel it back a little bit. Being that on this side I'm going to hit it with the chainsaw, over here we're going to pre-bevel it so it's all done, ready to go. Fish houses, these get hauled down the road, so we got to have the tail lights on. So we're making a little block of red cedar, and this is where the tail lights are going to mount. There. So now the tail light will hook right up to there, and it'll be good to go. It's a log home on wheels. It's kind of cool. Look at this gorgeous character in this cedar. It's very unique, and it's on a log fish house. You know, some of the challenges with this build was going around, working around RV windows, also having access ports to get in here for the winch. You know, there's electric hydraulic winch underneath there, so we had to put those ports in there. So there's these little amenities that regular homes don't have, and it was definitely a challenge, but fun. Now we're at the staining and caulking stage of the fish house. The stain is to protect the wood from the natural elements that can harm it, and the caulking is to seal the logs between each other. The stain gives it a nice warm feel and also a nice glossy finish. Hey Corey, what do you think?
This looks amazing.
This is really nice. This is beyond our expectations.
We started putting the cedar paneling on and it was coming together, and then once we started putting the caulking in, it really tied it together, and that last clear coat really popped out these worm tracks on here.
I love all the trim work you did around the windows, all the decor you did with the vertical post.
A log cabin's got to be rustic but also elegant with this gorgeous color and the sheen. It really came together with those vertical logs on the end. Have you thought of any names for it?
We're going to go with the cabin series.
Yeah?
It's going to be the Glacier Ice House cabin series.
Oh, that's very fitting.
This is very nice.
A cabin on wheels, I guess.
That's right.
They can put it right on their lake lots, and fishermen will think it's a cabin sitting there. Wintertime, they'll be fishing right next to the cabin.
That's for sure. Yeah. You're around.
Growing up around ice fishing, I've had the vision of doing something in this aspect. Corey gave me the opportunity to complete this project. It's pretty much all yours. We're done with her now, and I get that garage door if you want to hook up to her.
All right, I'll grab the truck. Now that the log home is complete, I can invite Nate and his wife to come fishing with Christy and I.
What do you think? Excited?
I'm so excited.
All right, let's check it out. Yeah, it's a good one. Bring him up. Oh, nice one. Now that's a quality fish right there. Red Lake walleye.
There it is. Let's get the line down and try to catch some more.
All right. This has been a fun project, but now it's time to get back to Mississippi and finish that Strom cabin. I'm back in Kosciuszko, and the Strom cabin is really taking shape. Chris and Susan asked to incorporate logs into their staircase, so today I'm putting a log facing on it to really tie the room together. Right now I'm just getting my measurement. We got our stringer laying right here, our half log stringer. I gotta make the cut so it fits perfectly onto here. We gotta bring this stringer down first, and then we'll bring this one into it. First I measure where the angle of the stringer will end. Then I measure the stringer length and snap a chalk line to copy the stringer onto the log. I got this top angle ready to go here. I got the bottom angle laid out here. Now I got to cut it with the chainsaw and put it up there. Looks good. So our measurements are 7 inches on center. That keeps the gap under 4 inches between the spindles. That's code. Looks nice. The spacing is even. How's that look? We just finished up the log staircase. I think Chris and Susan are gonna love it. It's got the log slabs up the stringer side. We got the natural northern white cedar up here on the staircase. It wraps the banister. We got a little section up here with the light switch that we cut into the post. It's a gorgeous accent. I can't wait to show it to them. So what we're doing here is we're going to incorporate a log backsplash. Being that the logs hold the cabinets away, we got to incorporate a backsplash that sits in. First time fit's a good thing, huh? Well, it looks like we're in shape here. We got most of the interior on the Strom cabin finished, but a cabin isn't a cabin without my interior designer, Heather. Heather's here, all right. Holy, I think we made it. Wow, look at all this stuff.
Look at this. We got
this. Show us your horns, huh? Yeah. That's the way we say in Minnesota.
We're gonna fix that guy. Look at that. And that
oh yeah, that's a horse collar. It goes on like this, though. Try it on.
And then wait, look at this guy. This is super cool.
Oh wow, yeah, horse blinders.
Yeah.
Yeah, bridle, whole bit, straight bit.
Yeah.
You need some help getting it in there?
Please. All right. Let's get my peeps.
All right, I'll get some help and we'll get unloaded.
Perfect.
Today, Heather's getting some help from Anna Strom. Anna studies interior design at Mississippi State, and her classmates are going to help Heather finish off this Mississippi cabin.
You're going to start your studies? Yeah. We were really fortunate to have help from the Mississippi State design students. Anna's classmates ended up coming in and helping me set up the cabin, which was super, super fun, and I needed a lot of help.
I think you're right. Maybe pull that like slightly. Yeah.
Pull this baby out. We're a little short on the curtain rods. So I sent the girls out in the woods to collect more branches. Awesome. Everyone was a team player. They really made it happen.
The day has come. The Strohm's cabin is complete, and I'm on my way to go pick up Chris and Susan. I'm excited, and I sure as heck hope they are too. Well, guys, today's the day. It's been a long time coming. I can't wait to show you your new log home. Are you excited?
We are so excited.
We're really excited. You know, last time we saw you was when the logs were being stacked.
Yeah. I remember you guys talked about you wanted to really tie that log feature up to that second level and really make it a complete package.
So you did the banister like we were talked about?
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
The anticipation is just killing me.
Hey, Susan, here's the driveway. You getting excited?
Yeah, this is
We're
it.
almost there.
There it is.
Holy cow, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
What do you think?
Oh, my God. It's changed quite a bit, Nate.
It sure has, yeah.
Oh,
Wow, this is awesome.
The logs are just tremendously huge. You just can't imagine unless you see them in person how big they are.
What do you think?
Oh my God, it's just massive.
Huh? It's reality now, huh?
Awesome.
You ready to check it out?
Yeah.
Can we go in?
Let's go inside.
What an awesome porch.
Huh? What do you think?
I love it.
Huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I know it wraps
Look at the
all the way
space.
around. There's always going to be a breeze on one side, right?
Yeah, that's right.
My family's gonna be jealous. They're gonna be jealous about all this.
Well, this is only the beginning. We gotta check out the inside.
Absolutely.
Come on in.
All right.
Oh my God.
Holy cow. This is amazing.
What do you think?
Oh, look at the cedar everywhere.
Heather did a great job decorating the house. You know, really went after that cabin feel. You know, we've got the corrugated steel on the roof. That ridgepole runs about 40 feet long. The ceiling is 50 feet high. What's kind of neat is it kind of reflects your eyes back down. You see it, but it really brings out the colors in the logs.
Yeah, I like it lighter. So we don't have that dark, heavy feeling ceiling.
Yeah.
And look at the floors.
Yeah, this is 1 3/4 tongue and groove. This stuff has been around for a long time.
It's so warm and inviting. It looks good, and I love the natural color you did it in.
You said you wanted to incorporate some wood that's going to transition to the upper level. Well, what do you think of that?
That is incredible. I didn't even picture it being quite that massive, but it looks awesome.
Man, you over-delivered on that. That's beautiful, and I love the knots and the spindles, the way they are, and some are big, some are little.
Yeah.
Just so much
Different
character.
Yeah. You know, being that it's a nice open floor plan, it leads right to the kitchen. That's where all the cooking happens. That's where the iced tea gets chilled. You want to check it out?
Yeah, let's go see.
All right. It's almost 90 square feet.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is incredible.
That is crazy.
There's going to be enough room to work in here?
I think so. I love the island. And I love cabin life.
Oh, that's what it's all about.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And there's that gas stove that you're going to cook so much cornbread in.
My real question is, what is that?
Well, this is a special Murphy door. So it looks like a bookshelf, but you got double your square footage and all kinds of storage back there.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's way better than just a plain door.
Yeah, what do you think? I mean, it's a great
That's
idea. It's got some
clever.
cabinets underneath there. Well, you know, and after you had your long day, you got to have a place to relax.
Yep.
Let's go check out your bedroom.
Great.
Sue, you'll like that.
Is this cozy, huh?
This is awesome. It's so, you're right, cozy.
Yeah.
The big logs and the warm feel.
The bed looks great.
When you have a busy day, you need a place to relax, and that's what it's all about, is getting away from the busy life you guys live.
You knocked it out of the park. This is perfect.
Yeah. Well, this is your bedroom. Your daughter's is upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Wanna
go
check
see
it
the
out?
loft.
Yeah. Well, we got your staircase up here. This is our northern white cedar right here. You can see all the worm tracks on here.
Yeah, look at the shelf.
Oh, that's a nice shelf. You'll like putting Christmas decorations on there.
Lights.
How do you put a switch in a log?
You got a pre-thinking.
Oh, this is so cool in here. This is awesome. I love the lights too. And the
Yeah, aren't they
ceiling.
gorgeous? You
I
know.
love the tin
You
ceiling.
like that? Daughter Anna came up with this design idea. There's almost 14 feet of extra headspace up here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, she had a great idea of using this, and you guys love it. I mean, it's a perfect match.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to bring the girls up right now.
I can just see all the girls and their husbands, and then someday grandchildren maybe come visit. Just a happy, happy place.
This looks great. So cool.
What do you think?
Girls, come on in.
This is so cool.
Remember when you guys came and you said we need to have our own space up there? This is your part of the house.
So earlier in the week, Heather came up to me and asked me to design something for y'all. So we took some of the old cedar wood that was laying around and made a picture frame out of it.
You used the
I cut it
chop
myself.
saw?
And I went on campus and took this picture of the Chapel of Memories.
Anna's so sweet to think of that.
Mississippi State's real special to us, and Anna surprised us with something special she made today to kind of, in memory of us meeting.
You're gonna make me cry. Stop it.
Yeah.
That is so special, Anna. Thank you. And she also designed the roof, and her touch and her design elements are in several places in the cabin. That's real special.
This is a place to share, friendship and family, and it should be open in your hearts always.
Yeah, that's awesome. You made a special place for us, Nate. Thank you very much.
It's been an honor.
We
Thank you
love
very
it.
much.
All right.
Yeah.
This cabin is so strong and bold and tough, and it's going to be like a rock and always be standing. I can't thank Nate enough. He didn't build a log house. He built a log home, a home that we're always going to feel good about coming home to, a place the family can gather. He made it very special for us, and I think it's going to have that love and that special feeling for generations to come.